Hello everyone. For today's video, we'll talk about the organizational structure of Philippine Commission on Rights. But before that, let's talk about first who is the current chairperson of the Commission on Rights, which is Mr. Jose Luis Martin Sigascon, or also known as Chito. He is the current chairperson of the Commission on Rights of the Republic of the Philippines. He is a political activist and social reformer with focusing on human rights, democracy, and government for all over 3 decades. But wait, before we go to the function, let's talk about first what Commission on Human Rights all about. Patungkol nga ba saan itong Commission on Human Rights na to? What is all about? Or shall I say, who are we? The Commission on Human Rights, or CHR, is an independent national human rights institution, or NHRI, created under the 1987 Philippine Constitution, established on May 5, 1987 by the virtue of Executive Number 163. The Commission is mandated to conduct investigation on human rights violating against marginalized and vulnerable sector of the society involving civil and political rights. And now, let's talk about the function of Commission on Human Rights. The Commission on Human Rights shall have the following powers and function. First, investigate on its own or compliant by any party all forms of human rights violation involving civil and political rights. Second, adopt its operational guidelines or rules of procedure and cite for all contempt for violation thereof in accordance with the rule of court. Third, provide appropriate legal measure for the protection of human rights of all persons within the Philippines, as well as Filipino residing abroad, and or provide for prevention measures and legal aid services to underprivileged whose human rights have been violated or needed protection. Fourth, exercise victorial powers of all jail, prison, and detention facility. And the fifth function, establish a continuing program of research, education, and information to enhance respect for the primacy of human rights. Sixth, recommend to Congress effective measures to promote human rights and to provide for compensation to victims of violation of human rights and their families. 7. Monitor the Philippine government compliance with international treaty obligation of human rights. 8. Grant immunity from prosecution to any person whose testimony or whose possession of documents or evidence is necessary or convenient to determine the truth in any investigation conducted by or under any authority. 9. Request the assistance of any department, bureau, office, or agency the performance of its function. 10. Appoint its officer and employees in accordance with law. And the last is perform such of other duties and functions as may be provided by the rule of law. After we talk about the function, let's go now to the important person in the different division and structure on the Commission on Human Rights in the Philippines. In Internal Audit Division, Mrs. Irma Juliet Subrico. Analysis Unit, Dennis C. De La Peña. Office of Executive Director, Attorney Jacqueline Andigua. Strategic Communication Division, Mark Luis Chiapiano. Citizen Help Assistance Division, Attorney Crystal Joy Biscaida. Office of the Commission Secretary, Attorney Maria Asuncion. General Administration Office, Onisimo Caico. And in the General Service Division, which is Maria Nalita Sio. In the Human Rights Resources Development Division, Jocelyn Reyes. Procurement Division, which is Maria Teresa Antazo. And in the Financial Management Office, Mrs. Liberty Esteponia. And in the Budget Division, Prudencia Molina. In the Accounting Division, Teresa Dalor, and in the Planning Management Office, Mary Grace Crisanto. Under that, in the Planning Division, Mrs. Greta Tarum, and in the Investigation Office, which is Ronnie Roseno, and in the Center for Gender Equality and Women's Rights, which is Attorney Chris Safiana Tyla Rubin.